Yes, I'm a little British dandy girl. Little British dandy girl. But we're going to be sending this truck right here. No, we're not going to do it with 80 grit. I got a little bit of Irish in me too, there. Okay, what we're going to do is get a 320 block like you see right here. See this? We got 320 on the block, yeah. And now that we have sprayed the guide coat on the truck like this and misted it all over the place, now we're going to get our block here and block the truck, right? Yeah. No, we're not going to get our DA sand there. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to take our block and run it right over the top of it. And just before you do this work and you're taking the car apart, make sure you unplug the battery. Yes, the battery. If you're ever doing lots of work on the car and taking the doors apart and having them open all the time for the body work, you got to take out the bloody door handles. God. So after you get it all done and set apart, yeah, and you get your screens taken out of the windows, or you make sure and undo the battery. Yes, the battery. And that's what we got out here. We got our Bugatti Chiron. Our Bugatti. We got our Bugatti frame out there. You see, it's in two pieces. Y'all there in the yard. That's better. That would slap on Dodge grill. Mm-hmm. But I'm a British dandy girl. Okay. Yeah, now that we've got our truck here, all covered with primer, and then on top of that, we mixed us up some good old Chevy. What's it called? Chevy block. Yes, I believe the paint code for the high-tech brand is HFP 250 black, but that's not the real paint code. I think it's 8555 is the Chevy paint code or some shit. But anyway, hey, it's Chevy black, and we mixed us up some of the same color we're painting this Chevy Avalanche in the end. Now, the reason I did the little mist on here, to the back, here we go, is so whenever I get my block and I block this thing out to make sure it's all flat and there ain't no low spots or high spots, when I'm done blocking it, I can just like go over it and scuff if there's any black left around the edges of the doors and stuff like that. All I gotta do is get my scuff pad after I do 400 everywhere in the end, because this time I'm going to sand it with, this time when I sand this truck, I'm using 320 and then 400 in red scuff before paint. The time before, I did 180 block and 180 DA everywhere after I got through blocking on my Bondo and I sprayed it. And that's when I did my 180 and finished it out with that. Now we're going over the 180 with this primer. And since we got, I keep hitting this tire over here. And since we got the primer sprayed with the guide coat, that way it shows us if there's any low spots, uneven spots, that will reflect later. Once you paint this thing, they'll reflect the inaccuracies if you don't block them out flat. That's why I've used this guide coat. So if you use the base coat that you have, as long as it's a base coat and your reducer, and you're not spraying one of those shake-up cans of guide coat or that powder guide coat, you don't have to get it all off the vehicle before you spray it. I like doing it like this. It's quicker, easier, and there's less cleanup. And you don't have no reactions to your own base coat whenever you paint the vehicle, if there's any of this mist left on it, because it's misted with the same urethane-based solvents or paint, whatever you want to call it, the reducer in the base coat. So do them like this, save yourself some time and money, because you won't have to go respray. Now, what I'm going to do now is get my block, and I'm going to get me some 320 paper, stick it on my block, and we're going to get on this truck here, and we're going to lightly run that block over everywhere, real fast, knock the top layer down just a little bit, and see if there's any low spots or any other places that I'm unsure about. They will show up. Like, I know this is a little dent. I know this is a dent. I can feel it with my hand. It didn't sand out. See how it stayed black? That's why you spray this guide coat. If you look at the truck, I just lightly went over everything. I know when they're dents because I can feel them. This back here isn't a dent. I already know that's not a dent. It's just where I didn't sand it good enough. See, like right here, there's an outline of some Bondo that was there. I just need to block that down more. It'll go away. And if there's not, we're going to go buzz it down with 320, 400 on the DA, and then we're going to red scuff it everywhere just to hurry through it. Anyway, if you want to see after this, go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and you'll see the next video, okay? Thank y'all for watching. Check this truck out when it's done. Chevy Avalanche. It's going to be nice. Hell yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, bye.